Hey, so welcome to Faith Goose Creek. I want to show you guys our latest stage design. We put this up in February. Let's take a look. So we went with the classic LED tape, which is amazing. I say classic because it's so popular. It's so affordable that literally you can do it on a budget and it still looks really, really good. So what we did was we have the LED tape on this grid that we put up. And so you can kind of see it here. It's actually the black part. We've got that, we've got this, and you can kind of see it going farther down and all that kind of stuff. But we did that because we wanted to build something that we could attach fixtures to. So the last stage design we had the same grid and we built those VU style bucket lights, where we bought those metal buckets from like Lowe's. We painted the insides white and we installed a light fixture. Had that nice warm feel. So we had those actually built and put on the grid. And so they were up there. We had a couple of other lights put on the grid as well. And so this year we wanted to keep the grid obviously, but make something that's a little bit more fresh. And so in February, we put up this really cool, what was the church that this is from?
We got our inspiration, actually our campus pastor found inspiration from Instagram. Shout out to Fresh Life Church. He was really inspired by that current stage design. They sort of had, not exactly this obviously, but we just took inspiration from it. They had like crisscross design. It looked like some fabric was maybe involved, but we're like, how can we make that kind of design or that idea work for our space?
Yeah, and it was so clean that you can layer it with whatever you want. So we put up the grid that was kind of in the style of Fresh Life, but then we put in on the ground, we wanted something to kind of differentiate people that are standing on the stage from the wall. So we put up those slim bars, I think, and then we put up some of these color dashes up as well. So it was just that we don't often run everything, you know, at 100% all the time, but we wanted to have those layers in there so that you could use what you wanted when you wanted to use it. And so for some parts of the songs, Ross will program in just the strips, or for some parts of the song, he'll program just the bottom line for really dramatic kind of silhouette effect, or maybe he'll just put in the color dashes. And so we built everything here so we could use whatever layer that we wanted to.
What's up guys, I got a quick announcement for you. We actually have a sponsor for today's video and they are churchmotiongraphics.com. Go check them out. They make it quick and easy for your worship ministry to look great. Every month, CMG releases eye-catching screen visuals that are specifically designed to look great in churches. They're perfect for like worship lyrics, announcement slides, sermon presentations, or really anywhere in your ministry that can benefit from a fresh look. The best part is CMG is affordable and they have packages that work well with any budget. With their premium subscription, not only will you receive new packs of worship backgrounds every month, but you'll also gain access to their thousands of motion backgrounds, sermon and announcement templates, social media graphics, and so much more. So go visit churchmotiongraphics.com, enter the code WLH for Worship Leader Hangout, and you'll get $15 off your premium yearly subscription. That's churchmotiongraphics.com. Back to the video.
Yeah, we've pretty much got the tape right here kind of hot glued, and then with certain parts we've got it gaff taped down because it's irritating to keep there. Right. This is pro level.
Let's see the pro stuff.
Pro level. I'll tell you, it looks really good.
It almost doesn't matter.
100 feet away.
Right, exactly. What do you mean, 100 feet that direction?
We take pictures way over there, and so. But it looks really, really good. It's clean, and so we've got each section of tape kind of mapped out to where we can do just the vertical strips for one part, or we can do just the ones that go sideways, or we can do kind of, right now what they're doing is like a pulsing kind of thing with certain sections. And so we've got a lot of flexibility with that because we ran almost every strip line independently to our decoder. We bought these off of Amazon, I believe, and we bought the power supplies for those as well. So it's a 32 channel decoder, and like I said, we got it something off of Amazon. We went a little bit more expensive on our decoder, but we went, you know, kind of cheap on the power supply.
Do you remember, is it like an unbranded power supply or?
It probably, yeah. I don't remember there being a crazy brand. Yeah.
At least have a peep on there.
Look at that, so clean.
There's no name. Okay.
Those are no name brands.
So you're running basically from each LED strip.
Yeah, we've got 3 of these decoders. So there's one here, there's one center stage, and there's one all the way on stage right.
Got it.
So that makes it really easy. I didn't want to do this at first. Kyle Lake is going to laugh at me. Kyle Lake is our worship pastor. So at first I was like, bro, let's just get this thing done. It's my personality, you gotta understand. I just wanted to get this thing like, finished and looking really good. And he said, bro, take some extra time, get some extra decoders, separate these things because you will love being able to do different things with each layer. So now we can do the pulsing thing and we don't have to have them all the same color. You can add some really cool depth by having some sections darker than the other, and so it makes it look, it's really worth it if you get more decoders, get more of them, more time, more butt connectors and frustration. But
the temptation is to just run them all the same.
Yeah, which is what I wanted to do. And it would have looked great, but you're really limited in, everything is one color and everything is one, your levels there.
You need the depth for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then you just use like 1x2s?
Yeah, so we actually got, I think these were, 1x2s. We split them in half or something, so they may not be 1x2s, but we ran them through one of those like table saws. And so these were also pretty frustrating because they kept bowing and you had to like make sure that they weren't going to be like curved.
So what we did is we took one of those laser levels and we shot it straight down the wood and made sure our tape lined up with that laser.
Oh, that's so smart.
Because if you don't, then if you line it up with just the wood, it'll be crooked.
Because even though like there's probably 3 inches of space right here, when you go and stand in the back of the auditorium and you look at it, they look like they connect.
You meant to do it that way.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But if you don't have them all lined up, it'll be like, and you can really start to notice that from back there.
That's cool. Y'all did a great job with this.
I just have flashbacks to painting.
Yeah.
To painting all of those.
All that black.
Painting all of them and then getting on a very tall ladder and...
Here's an insider tip. Don't spray paint, use rollers. Please use rollers if you're doing long pieces.
Well, y'all spray painted all that?
We started. I started.
And then we almost died.
Karina's like, hey, why don't you get a roller? And we finished so fast because it's not individually.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Can you use the extension cables? I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. But it's these right here.
Yeah, so
we
definitely.
Bought rolls of 1,000-foot rolls of that.
Yeah, we bought a ton of that. We also bought these quick connects, which were really, really great. Yes. So instead of soldering each one of those, the yellow or the white and then the red and blue and all that kind of stuff, we bought these quick connects.
Right.
And so we ended up like right underneath here. We did have to connect this cable to the end of the quick connect thing. Yeah. But it was so much easier to just put them together, close it. Everything, does what it needs to do.
But in some cases, you still used the butt splices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on where they were and how close they were to the decoder, we didn't want to waste a lot of stuff. So, like that one down here is probably one you can see really, really well. This is going straight from the LED tape to the other, power thing for that, and then it goes into the decoder for the DMX stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all did a great job with it. It looks great in pictures, even in person. Just, maybe not.
I'm proud of it.
Maybe not right.
Yeah, don't. Right.
But
nobody's asking you to do that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. We had an incredible time hanging out with Taylor and Karina at Faith Goose Creek. We actually did 4 other videos with them. Go check that out. I have the links below in the description of this video. Also, all the products that he talked about and all the things that he used to make this stage design happen, I've linked that stuff below as well. They're affiliate links, so they help support the channel. And thank you so much to our sponsor for today's video, Church Motion Graphics. If you haven't yet, go check them out. They make incredible screen visuals and moving backgrounds and all kinds of really cool stuff to help churches look awesome. And I just want to spread the word on that. They're an amazing company, so go check them out for me. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, we want you to subscribe, so do that and hit the bell if you want to be notified when we publish new videos. Otherwise, remember, great worship leaders are always learning. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Well, it is Goose Creek.